am parked in an open space area. First come basis. Plenty of parking elsewhere. Doesn't say specifically who it belongs to.
We had a conversation yesterday about where you're parking. If I have Candace go and talk to you, if I have one of my assistant principals go and talk to you, whether it's Luciano or Candace.
Before you continue, so just now I'm recording the
You
conversation.
can record anything you like. It's the same as coming from me. And so I never park up front, ever. I always use the faculty parking because that's where I told the faculty, all of the employees, they needed to park. Over the summer, I requested these 2 parking spaces in the front from everybody. This is what I never do it myself. I need these 2.
Mm-hmm.
You can go one down, you can go right across, anywhere you'd like. That's all I wanted, those 2.
I don't give a shit what guy's a fucking weirdo, man. Are you kidding me?
It doesn't matter. I told you yesterday. You seem to be, when I told you not to park there, you parked underneath the awning, which face it is passive aggressive to park underneath the awning right near where there's no parking space at all.
Mm-hmm.
And so after that I come again and you're right back there again. I understand if you think this is some kind of personal freedom thing. It's not. It's not an abuse of power thing. I'm not abusing any authority at all. I'm just saying I like these couple of spaces for administration. And so I'm asking you again, I want these couple of places for administration. I will have polls made if I need to do that.
Mm-hmm.
These are the same people that believe that a guy is pulling the sun in a chariot over the earth, okay?
This is my campus, and I have a right to say, please don't park in these 2 spaces during the summer. I have a right to do that. He agrees, the lieutenant agrees. It's not that big a deal. I think we've had a good relationship since you've been here. I don't remember, in 30 years, I've never had an issue with any security officer. I don't want to start now over something so silly. During the summer, I never park here during the year. This is for the parents. During the summer, I'd like me and my assistant principals to be able to park next to the building. You say it's first come, first serve. I say the principal says I have a right to claim a spot, and I have a right to claim a spot for my assistant principals. I said again, I will be glad to have the poll brought in. I never wanted to do that because I think during most of the year, the parents have the right to the front of the building. I don't mind walking every day. But this was a minor request. According to what you said, if it's security related, I can tell you what to do. If it's not security related during your work hours, I cannot tell you what to do. And so I believe that is false. And I'll let you clear it up with Sergeant Orozco, Lieutenant Raya, the chief, any way you'd like to. But for the rest of the summer, I'd like those 2 parking spaces for me and my assistant principal.
And I never said you can't tell me what to do. I just said.
I said, do you think I have a right to tell you not to do that? You said if it's security related, you do. If not, no.
I said that's a personal issue. If it's security related, I understand. But I never said you don't have.
It's not my issue.
Okay, don't put words in my mouth, please, sir.
I will
Just
say
asking you.
exactly what I heard.
Okay.
And so I'm not putting words in your mouth. If you want to take this even farther, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see how far you can take it in challenging my authority.
I'm not challenging anything, sir. I
Biggest
totally
dickhead
understand.
back there was such a complete jack-off. Yeah, just couldn't have been a bigger dick.
You decided to park right up next to the glass where there is no parking space. That's being passive aggressive. We're not going to do that. It would not have hurt you to park in one of the many spaces that's 20, 30 feet away from there. It would not have hurt anyone, and we would have gone on. And I asked Sergeant Orozco, what would you do with your staff if Mr. Garcia had said, can you guys move over a couple spaces? Absolutely, we do it.
Biggest douchebag that I've ever met in my life.
I'm not gonna have my authority challenged. I'm not gonna have to prove my authority. To be quite honest with you, it's kind of beneath what I'd like to be doing. I'd like to be handling the school and not dealing with parking issues.
That's what I like to be doing, sir.
I want to get
It's a waste of my time with this petty issue.
Before, but if not, I'll be glad to have a confrontational relationship with you. I don't mind.
Oh,
that.
fucking hell no.
Doing that every day of the week.
Sure.
But you're welcome to stay. You're welcome to transfer. But while you're here, I have a right to tell you, please do not park there.
Okay, and
I'm saying
just so
that
you're
it's
just
I'm
so
not
you're
afraid
aware,
of you.
also,
You don't
my supervisor
scare me.
actually
You come in and you
park there and they
do
haven't
it
said
again.
anything
I
to
don't
me.
care.
And I
You
couldn't
don't
make
scare me.
just
You
so you're
don't.
aware.
That's fine,
Okay,
that's fine.
you're the first one that's actually said anything.
Okay, I'm saying it.
Okay,
But you don't
and
do
that's the
it.
first time I hear
will
from you.
not do it.
Okay, now I know
So the
because
first
you
time I
advised
said
me.
it, you did it anyway again the next day. So
Nobody
you
gives a
proved to it.
You didn't tell me the first day.
And so
Okay, but-
it is
This
what it is.
babbling,
I will say, if I can interrupt.
you know,
real quick,
senile,
he did tell
insane
you.
idiot.
He mentioned it to me, we had a conversation. It wasn't a directive, it was a conversation. But we are his
Can you please ask
voice.
Mario to park over here, not right
Yeah.
here?
Yes, but I'm talking about the passive aggressive that he's talking about that I parked next to the window.
Okay.
He saw me there. He walked by me. He didn't inform me.
I was on my way.
I parked there the next
and
day.
I left
No, you were coming in, sir.
And I left the building.
Okay.
And so I'm telling you now.
Yeah, now you're telling me, sir. Yes.
So when you're on the freeway and a cop pulls you over, do you have a right to say, oh, you saw me such that the other day and I was doing the same amount? No, you can't.
I have the right to
Say,
discuss my issue with the
"Thank you
officer."
very much,"
Yes, sir.
And you do what you have to do, period. But this still arguing with me, this is bullshit. We're not gonna do it.
Okay.
I'm just not gonna argue with you. You're not gonna come back and say something else to me. Do not park in those two spots the rest of the summer. That's it. We're done. I'm fine having an adversarial.
You
relationship
need
with
to
you.
shut the
I'm fine
fuck
having a
up.
good relationship with you. I'll take either one. Doesn't matter to me. I'd rather have a good relationship with you. This conversation is over.
Yes.
Thank you. Oh, and you wanted to hear from your supervisor. Would you like to say it?
What's that?
You said you contacted Lieutenant Raya.
Yeah, Lieutenant Guy.
Or Brown Noser.
Okay.
Yeah, if he's telling you not to park there, just don't park there. Just
Okay.
park somewhere else.
This is number one bullshit.